I'll let y'all know about next season's cars. They will be made by Caleb. Of course, I'll make my edits to it. But he's pretty experienced in that type of stuff, so I'll let him work on them. Yeah, Caleb. Come on, his league has some nice racing. These cars should be fine. Anyway, what we missing? We're missing guy number 5. We're missing Cuter. And we're missing the guy in 12, which is Metal. Cuban Missile Crisis, so true. Okay, we're waiting on 2 guys. Okay, Metal 0, where's Cuter at? Oh, there he is. And now we're missing another guy, suddenly. Alrighty. What are y'all doing? You were just fine. Look, just line up. You're not gonna save any fuel lining up on that steep damn hill. Just stop trying. You're not gonna save anything. Only waste my time. I could do that. That might actually be an idea for next race. Not sure why I didn't think of that. Whatever. We're waiting on Nin and Fortunato now. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, Bristol? Is Bristol next? Oh, no. We're not gonna do pacing, no. It is very hard to line up. We're just gonna do single file for the next caution. You're just spending most of our time lining up. This is taking an extraordinary amount of time. You know what, Nin, for this time, I don't care that you're lined up incorrectly, because this is so stupid. Y'all ready? Everyone seems ready. Okay, we're about to go. Because y'all said you were ready. Alrighty, go. Some people with a slow start. People confident about this race was Metal, who qualified last, but that shouldn't say much about his racing. Apparently by some drivers, high lane was preferred, but I don't see much of that happening currently. Maybe as we spread out. Grafter's leading, nothing new. Oh my god. This 7 having issues now. Crafter got spun. That is something. By who? The 40? Look out, buddy. If it's his own fault, it is its own fault. This track is made by some guys I know. I mean, I know at least one of them. Nothing to flex about. I used to race it alongside him. Yeah, I think Alpha. I don't think I ever raced with him, but I share servers with him. Try the Alpha or the other guy. I don't know. I should check the description. Oh, 2 cars in the wall. 1 car around. Back up straight. Yeah, I think it's Alpha. I don't think I know Jewel. Either way, this track is pretty nicely made. As NASCAR dude's leading. That's my team right there. Oh, Joe Musa. No, I know both of them then. I'm pretty damn sure I've seen that name before. However, nicely made track. Better than the K-Boys one, surely. I don't know. I don't know what BRS is. No. No, I don't. But I have seen him before. He probably raced there, I think. I'm not sure. Speaking of racing, I might just give the championship winnings after all, but it's gonna be a tight fit. Seems like NASCAR dude has gotten the hang of it. He's breaking draft. Oh, cuter and expired. He won't let off. He's back. Slams him. Both still in draft. Nothing major happened. Let's keep going. Didn't look like it, but, to be honest. Karinga back. Don't do that. Okay. As long as it's an accident, it's fine, I guess. 25 now. Gets rear-ended by Lamp. NASCAR is really having a run here. Karinga and Terrible kind of working together. Looks down low. They are getting spready. Spready, whitey, outy. Or something like that. I don't know. Oh, he turns down he turns him. Might be a late block or something like that. Some people are lagging. In case of lag, you can wall ride if you just can't handle it. Where? Oh. There is Crafter. He just teleported from nowhere. Nah. As much as some people hate on Crafter, you gotta admit, he is a good driver. No way you can deny that. Like, we rag on him a lot. I've kind of noticed that we rag on him too much. But he knows how to drive, surely. Yeah, there's been some surprising victories there. Not in this dragon particularly, but just the league. I don't think NASCAR dude has won before. I might be wrong, but I could check. This season anyway. Karinga won last race at Indy. Crafter won Nazareth. He also won Dover. RJ won twice in Charlotte and New Hampshire. And Crafter gets spun again. Kubica won Auto Club when he was still in D2. And then Karinga again. Then Crafter. And then Crafter again. Tony Milkwich is gone. Who was gone. Diamond, Noisy, and Kyle. Kyle won the first race this season. So, Karinga, Crafter, and RDA are two-time winners at least. Like, Crafter has won more than 2 times, obviously, but they've at least won twice. RDA won twice. Karinga won twice. Crafter has won way more than twice. He's won like 4 times. So a lot of repeat victories. Oh, Cuter is loose. A lot of people got spun back to the back. You gotta be careful. Should you? When were the other two times where I almost won? Oh, what? Wait, what? I guess, yeah, but I'm more talking about this season. Crafter, RDA, and Karinga have been the strongest. Let me run down the winners for this year. I already did, but this time in the correct order. Surumaru, Bush Clash, or Bush Shootout. Kyle Larson Goat on Daytona. Noisy on North Carolina. Diamond on Las Vegas. Tony Mick on Atlanta. Crafter at Darlington. Crafter again at Texas. And then Karinga, Talladega. And then Cubica in California. Then he got switched to D1. Richmond was Crafter again. Then New Hampshire and Charlotte won by RDA. And then Dover, Crafter. Nazareth, also Crafter. And last race, Indy, Karinga. So this is a really interesting thing. There are a lot of repeat winners. Not many people won this year at all. Only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different winners. Yeah, that's what I meant. Indy Raceway Park. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read the Raceway Park, so I just assumed it was the oval. But now you're right. The 40 has a strong lead. He might actually be the 10th different winner. If he keeps this up anyway. Because I don't know if pits are coming near anytime soon. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold up, now I'm confused. 1, 2, 3. 3, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 different winners so far. He might be the 10th different winner today. Anyway, back to the race. I was talking too much about standings here. The 40 keeps the lead. Karinga right behind him. Karinga looking for his third win. RDA also looking for his third win, which is right behind Karinga. Oh, but Karinga gets to run. Slams the wall. Zuga on the side. They slow down a lot. A lot of mistakes on the track. Karinga is trying to make the pass. And he does it. Karinga now takes the lead. Both are playoff drivers, no less. Let's see of the D2 standings as of right now. Right now, Crafter is leading Zuga by 25 points. After that comes RDA, Karinga, Metal, Jupe, Spirit Lamb, NASCAR Dude, Kyle, and then Forkified. So, he's on a run here. I mean, Crafter is on a run right here. No, I was looking at the standings again, because that's important. Mr. Smoke Depot. Oh, first bidder, Zuga. Karinga in the lead. Will he get his third win today? RD, are you lagging? Okay, yeah, you are. You just said it. You might as well get some fuel. Looking through the field right here. On board with Crafter. Bumps it into expired land, gives him the bump. It goes a bit high. Both go a bit high. Now NASCAR are trying to catch up to Coringa, which is a pretty nice battle up in the front. What a day. RDA now closing in. Well, that's your choice. Man, once you get the lead, you can get a big run. Somehow. I don't know how you do it. Hugs the low lane, which is known to be slower. Oh, it's the track wall. A bit of a... Ooh, NASCAR dude in the middle lane. What the hell's Nico doing here? If he gets in the car, he's gone. He left the server, but he didn't leave the group. I mean, I should have demoted him. That's kind of on me. Coringa leading. Still. Where's NASCAR dude? Oh, he fell back. RDA, come on. Yeah, well, you won't be able to do that next race, because I'm gonna demote you from the group. Because you have no car no more. Now, Cuter trying to get a second place. That gives the bump to Crafter. Crafter's back up here again after getting spun. Just don't get spun. You gotta look out. What happened? Some cars in the back. Oh. Back to your leaders. Cuter now getting into second place. Goes for the... Ooh, he was going for the lead. Merrill. In fairness to Metal, he's laggy. This is a spread out package. I think this isn't really a track to fuel save out anyway. Top 3 cars now. Expired Lambs is lurking in the back. Back of those 3. Oh, Nin is now pitting. Not. Because there is nothing C-worthy happening. And Terrible's gone. No, there's no comp. Terrible. Karinga back in the lead. Expired now taking second. Karinga with a massive lead. Gotta reset the board here. Because he's going and all that. Spaceboy Jake is your leader. Totally. That's totally true. Expired now going for the lead. Nothing much going on. Expired takes the lead. Really now? I didn't see that. When did you see me give back laps for that? Because I'm not doing any of that. Getting spun to the pits is just very unfortunate. But when I was racing and I got spun in the pits, I didn't get any free passes or like anything like that either. Lamb's not gonna pit. Zuga is spinning again. Seems like pits are coming near. Oh yeah, they're gonna pit now. A lot of people are pitting. Keep a cutout. Don't do that, please. Just don't be in their way. Okay, expired seems to be fast out of the pits there. It's just Crafter and Karinga on the front. Oh. Let off, let off. Ooh. That is nasty. Both leaders stalled. New leader RDA. To their credit, they did slow down. Yeah, it just didn't go as planned, I know. It doesn't really matter who's at fault at this point, you both slowed down. Well, that's nice for RDA, Fortunato, and then metal spinning. Now RDA is gonna pit. I think everyone has to pit at least once. You lag. RDA, that's right. Yeah, but it's a bit sus when you keep doing it, though. I'm just saying. Make room for RDA. And no one, and just when I said that, he rear and he just, yeah, bumped her. Yeah, you know. Crafter's not pitting. There's no comp, shut up. Metal not leaving pits. Kind of not my problem. It's just like that's like a small incident. It's not really worth talking about. And then you should really not be on his rear if he wants to pit. And he missed it again. Dude, how many fuel do you have left? You really gotta go pit. You should really pit. Damn, y'all spread out. There is no comp. Shut up already. Comp just means free fuel. RJ still leading. Until he wasn't, because Expired took the lead. Don't go right in front of him. Oh, there you go. Expired is now leading. Cuter right behind him. Cuter looking to pass. Yeah, he's most likely gonna win unless Cuter makes some killer move. Cuter ain't in the playoffs, so. And Expired is, so this might be nice for Expired if he does win. If he can just hold off Cuter for less than 10 laps, he should be fine. Some of the cars have draft again with each other. See how that works out for them. LFR drivers on their way to complain challenge. Try not to complain challenge. And that's RDA jerk crashing. Y'all blaming the race. Yeah, you don't blame yourself. News for you. Kira took the lead. I think Cuter's also determined to get a win. So, I don't know, 1v1 I guess. I've had like several different versions of cars. You cannot even blame me anymore. The cars are fine, it's the drivers. I know the cars ain't perfect, but they're not so bad that you can't have a good race with them. Oh, come on. It's also, it's still a race. It's still a driver versus another driver, so this is pretty much still a race. It ain't my fault you ain't running up front. They were skillless and everyone was wrecking. God, why can't you just admit that? That is not a legal pass, and I'm glad it didn't happen. The old cars for 98 weren't good. I'm not sure why y'all keep thinking that. Maybe because of nostalgia, it makes you think it was better. It really wasn't. The only reason you're saying that because those were easier to catch up with, and these aren't. They were not better. I'm not sure how stupid you are, but they weren't better. Okay, I'll blame it on bad taste then. Anyway, Expired is leading, and it's still a race, by the way, because it's still car versus car. No, you don't. You really don't. Those cars were bunched up all the goddamn time. Everyone was wrecking all the goddamn time. Bump draft was overpowered. Draft was overpowered. That's why everyone was so close to each other the entire goddamn time. The chassis wasn't good. It's still the same chassis. I have no clue what you're even talking about. It's just updated draft. I just can't agree with that at all. Oh, Cuter takes the lead. Anyway, I'm done with this discussion. What if I give you OP draft for a day? See how that goes. S2 draft. Anyway, Expired still leading. Oh, well, let me say one more thing about it, by the way. Everyone in S2 was complaining about the very things I just said. So you have a very unpopular opinion about the cars being good. Everyone was complaining about the things I just said to you. And I fixed that. And now you're complaining that these aren't good. So I don't know what you people want. You see where my point is? Anyway. 1 and a 6. 2 to go. I can make these lose. There's no problem with that. I mean, I already got the request to make these looser, so I will be doing that. Maybe when the car that Caleb's put together, we'll fix all that. It's because of the car weight. I know what the issue is. It is the car weight, because I made them pretty heavier. Pretty much very heavy. I could halven the weight, and then we'd be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna focus on the last lap. And last lap. Who's gonna win? Gonna put my focus on the. Okay, there you go. Kringa, don't do that. Come on. between expired and cuter. He's gonna want to mad block cuter now if he wants to win. Ooh, he hugs the line, slower but secure. Coming out of 4, expired is faster. And it will be lamp winning, cuter second. Stop when you're crossed, stop when you're on the board. That was funny, Crafter. Stop when you're on the board, stop when you're on the board. GG, nice win, Lamp. Yo, where's you got? Oh, there he is. Don't do another lap. Core, please stop. I know what you're talking about. I don't want any repeat things over here. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna do it. If you keep talking about the same things. Okay, find victory lane. I'll take a picture. Seems like a pretty solid day today. Damn. Keep it, get out. Lamp, where are you? Please, no one interfere with victory lane. I just want a good picture. Dude, the ramp is right on there. Come on. Okay, there you go. That's your winner. Your car's moving. There you go. Wearing the LFR charity shirt just the way I like it. Oh, damn. Hold on. Damn. Do like a dance or something. There you go. Okay, cut the picture here. I mean, I got multiple pictures at that point. Alright, GG. The picture is taken. Fastest lap, cuter. Okay, GG.